Hey everyone, I am jumping on real quick before I run out to the furniture store. My mom and my niece are coming out for Valentine's weekend for 4 days, so I want to just kind of, it's giving me a reason to do that last push and get everything done and cleaned. Sometimes I lose my motivation, so this is very helpful. So I'm using in my hair I have my other primer coming in, my hydrating primer, but until then I'm using the Glorious primer, which I still love and I use it, no problem with it. And this is the one, it's silicone based, so just put a little in your hair, like at the ends. It helps with the flyaways, which is really nice. Oh, I don't have my bright light on today. All right, that's okay. So I use that. My concealer did come in, so I was pretty happy about that. I just put a little bit on the back of my hand and then use that to help with my eyes, just kind of help wake me up. I'm still shifting over to earlier sleep patterns. Slowly, a little slower than I would like, but I know I need to shift it. I don't know why I'm doing that. Alright, so I'm just blending it in a little bit. So today I'm going to use something a little different. I'm going to use the loose powder. This one's in crepe. I actually like this one quite a bit. I don't use the powder puff. It's not loose, sorry. Whoops, I got the wrong one. No, oh, so this is the pressed powder. And not the loose one. This one's crepe. You can use the little powder it comes with. I kind of like the kabuki brush for this one, just kind of get that on there and it goes on nice and smooth. I don't use the powder ones very often. I don't know why. I think because when I was growing up, my skin tended to have like, I didn't take care of it, so there were these drier, flakier spots on it. And I feel like a powder would emphasize it, kind of bring it out. But since I'm taking care of my skin so well, it doesn't even bother me anymore. But I do enjoy when I use a powder, I use the setting spray with it, because then I feel like it gives it a little bit more moisture. Hey ladies, I see Debbie's on. Hi, how you guys doing? And if you caught Black Friday, so we have the setting spray, but if you caught Black Friday, this is like, I only ordered one and now I wish I had ordered more because I really, really love this setting spray that was a Black Friday special. They both work amazingly well. This one has, when you shake it up, it has a little shimmer to it, and you know I love my shimmer, just a little bit of shimmer. I feel like it just wakes my face up. So getting ready. What am I doing? Furniture. I am going to get a coffee table, 2 side tables, and a rug, a smaller rug. I had picked up, so if any of you are on Nextdoor, you'll see there's a ton of really cool stuff on Nextdoor. So far I found 3 vanities that I bought. Not all of them, well, one of them was free. I got a tabletop vanity. That one's actually going to go to Goodwill because it's broken. It wasn't in good shape. I've seen several other vanities on there. Amazing, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful vanities that are antiques. Some of them too big and heavy. I can't even consider them. And our garage is a little too full to add anything else to it. We're trying to get everything out of there. And I just got my husband a really big tool chest, so less is more down there. I don't need any more vanities. I would love to get vanities and then clean them up and resell them, but I don't have a place for that right now. Plus the other part of that is shipping. I'm kind of limiting myself to local sales only, so I'll collect pictures of them and share those instead. Be a little easier. I did check freight because my mom has a beautiful Lane Hope chest that my grandmother had when she was younger and got married. That was a bigger deal back then. You'd get a Hope chest or something and put your linens and things in there that could be passed down in your family and take it with you. We don't really do Hope chests anymore. Anyway, hers has this beautiful carving of like this hunt in the front. So it's like these wolves and these dogs and these horses. It's just amazing. And I'd really want to get that. Kind of don't want it here in our apartment because freighting that across the country is like $5,000. So if I'm going to move it here and then when we move next, I have to move it there too. So I'm kind of hoping I don't have to move it so soon. But if I do, I will, because I don't want anything to happen to it. It is really beautiful. So going back to vanities, I don't think I would actually redo vanities because it costs quite a bit to freight them anywhere across the country. So, you know, if you're looking for a bargain, that's not necessarily going to drive the cost down. It's going to drive it right back up. So if you're looking for a vanity, there are so many places you can find one online, dirt cheap, free. Don't necessarily have to buy it from a store or eBay or something like that. Look on Nextdoor, look on Craigslist. There's so much. Like I said, I'll start sharing some pictures of it, starting with my own vanities. I have one right now that I picked up for, I think this is just $50, and it's a beautiful 1940 vanity. I only had to dust it. It was perfect. They kept this vanity in mint condition. It was in the bedroom, and the daughter whose room it was in, it had a full set, and she decided she wanted white furniture, and they couldn't bring themselves to painting it, so instead they sold it. And I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll take it. I'm not painting it. I love the color, and it fit in my car, so a big bonus there. Okay, so getting ready to go. So, okay, so why I'm replacing it? Well, we actually got rid of the vanity, not the vanity, sorry. In our living room, I picked up a modern style, Mad Men style coffee table and 2 side tables. It was a really cool set, and I don't know, it's like $25. People generally price it to go. And at that price, it's like, all right, I can get it and not feel bad if it doesn't exactly fit. So anyway, it's a Mad Men style. Our living room is probably the best style for that living room is going to be farmhouse white. Whether I like it or not, that's the style that works best in there. So I'm not fighting it anymore. I'm going to go with it. And we're going to run over to IKEA and get them, because the set that I got before, the modern Mad Men looking set, was gorgeous, but it wasn't in good condition. It started to get wobbly and the legs were kind of spiky, so when they were ruining the carpet. It just wasn't good. And even though I put little pads underneath it, they were making the carpet pucker up, and I can't, I don't like that. You walk in the room and there's this bump in the carpet. I had enough, so we took them apart and threw them in the dumpster, and we're like, okay, we're done with this. So we've had nothing for a little while, and with my mom coming out and my niece, I wanted to just get that all squared away. So I am taking one of my daughters, my younger one, my shopper, who needs a reason to stay awake, get her back on a better sleep schedule, her too. And we're gonna go over to IKEA, grab something to eat, shop around, get a little decor, get a coffee table, 2 side tables, a smaller rug, because I have a rug in there that's too big, again, off Nextdoor. And you know what? It may not sound like you want to get a rug off Nextdoor, but some of them are in amazing condition. The reason I wanted them off Nextdoor and I didn't want to go buy a new one is because of our dog. our pup, and he was potty training and not doing too well. He was kind of going wherever he felt like going, so a brand new rug would have been kind of tough to see him doing that on, and this makes it so much easier because then I can just roll it up and toss it in the dumpster. I don't have to clean them. Done. He has been amazing. He doesn't go anywhere he's not supposed to now. Once in a while he'll have a little oops, but I'm okay with that. It's definitely not like it was in the beginning when he was little and we were trying so hard to get him on a schedule and get him into a routine. He's sleeping right there right now. He's amazing. He's a sweetheart. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm getting ready really quick. I wanted to just go off what Colleen was saying before. I did my brightening mask last night, and you know, I'm like down to the ends in this one. I have another one coming. Take care of your skin. It helps. You want to keep your skin, you want to keep that top layer and just the few layers going in. You want to really take care of those. So any kind of skincare that you do is going to pay off in the long run. It's worth it. It's so worth it. You want to keep that skin glowing and fresh, and the top layer, you don't want your makeup to sit on it and be dry and flaky or anything like that. So it's good to upkeep. It's not just a luxury splurge. It's really good to do. When you do buy anything, I wanted to remind everyone, don't forget to check in a party. You absolutely want to add a party before you put your order in, or add a party to your order, because when that party, which goes for 10 days, hits $200 either through yourself or anybody else that's buying anything. So like as a presenter, I'll buy for myself and other people will buy, and if you click on the party, it pushes the points up to 200, and once you hit 200 you get 10% back. So don't forget your parties. PM me if you want any more information about it, but presenters should be starting them all the time. If you're not a presenter and you want to start one, not hard to do. Go on to Colleen's site, my site, the beauty group, and you can get some information. But you want to start a party because that way it helps give you a little extra bonus back, and it makes the product price come down a little bit for you. If not, don't worry about it. Just do it on your next one. But it is a wonderful perk, and you just need to make sure at the very end before you click, buy, that you've attached a party to it. Generally you have the option to do it when you're ordering. You'll see as you go down the checklist of your address, notification, how your payment is. You'll hit like a donation. There's like 3 boxes for the donation to the Unique Foundation. And then at the very bottom, you can click, there's a drop down bar to click on a party. So make sure you click on that, add yourself to a party. You can always ask the presenter, before you do it, to make sure that you're in the right party if you have any question, or just add any party that's there. That should be good. There's usually one party going, and if there isn't, ask the presenter. The presenter should have a party going every 10 days. You have to go in there and manually start it. And it's just a way to have a little bit more fun when you're doing, you're doing sales, to raise awareness of the different products that we have and the company and its mission, and a way to get back 10%. So it's a cool thing. Click on it. Don't forget it. Parties at the end. Everybody loves a party. This is a fun party and it pays back. Okay, so what am I doing next here? I am going to go with this month's kudos. We have our liquid eyeshadows are being featured, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And I have 4 here. I have 2 more coming. But the 4 that I have here, the 2 I've been using a lot, are Reverent and Businesslike. Just the lighter ones for the daytime. I do love the darker ones. They're very nice, but I'm gonna use the lighter ones and keep on with those for a little bit longer till I get the other ones, and I can show you the two that I chose next. You'll get to see those when they arrive. these liquid eyeshadows are so beautiful, and when they go on, they stay on. They're wonderful. They dry and they don't move. So I'm just putting a little bit on, and then I'm going to take my synthetic brush and blend them. Which I moved my brush yesterday. There it is. And just going to blend those together. It's a champagne and then like a light pale pink. And just for me, for going out today, this is like really nice. The champagne has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and the pink pulls out some of the color around my eyes. Makes my eyes pop a little bit. And I just go a little bit higher above my lid, and that's it. So then when I put my 4D mascara on, you're going to see a little bit of the shimmer behind it, not a lot. I'm not going to do any eyeliner today. I just want to keep it light and easy for my IKEA shopping look. Do you have IKEA nearby you? Anybody? Ours, like when I was living, hey Debbie, next door is actually it's a website. So you generally have to get invited into it, and it's nice because it can really limit your activity, which would be everybody talking about things going on in the community, what you're looking for, dog walkers, local businesses. They'll keep it very local, so it's nice. You don't have this huge, like, unknown, right? You basically stay pretty local, so it's nice. It's like a word of mouth. Hey, Colleen, how are you? And there is a for sale and free section. So the for sale and free section is a section that I love. I like going in there. I had to stop myself, because when I first started going in and looking at all the different furniture and things that were for sale and free, I was like, ah, this is so much fun. But it quickly got out of hand and I had to stop, and now I've donated things back out, especially at a time when I'm like just trying to get our own decor streamlined, perfect, and like more of a minimalistic approach. Not good, but I did get in there and I got some vanities. That's where I got most of them, and it's a lot of fun. So Debbie, if you want to get in, it's called Next Door, and I'm sure there's a web page for it. I got invited in. You get invited in by other neighbors, because you do have to kind of prove that you live in that neighborhood. So anything that shows up for sale or anything, you will see it, and it's all fairly local. It goes quick. I actually got some really cool wicker chairs for our balcony for free. And they're in great condition, which is really nice because my little man over here chewed them up. So they were for free, so it didn't bug me. And then I went out and I showed Colleen the pictures, but I got these beautiful French patio chairs. And they're metal, so he can't chew them up. And they actually fold up, which is really cool because, you know, being in an apartment, at some point we're going to move. So with those being foldable, they're movable. So that was really nice, and they're really pretty. So I have those out there, and I did end up with another wicker chair because there was a neighbor down the street who put one out. It's this beautiful white, brand new wicker chair with the arms and everything and a beautiful thick cushion. She just put it out on the street. And I kind of knew it was probably, you know, a listing in Next Door, but I knocked on the door and nobody answered, and I didn't want to just take it in case she put it there for someone specifically, because they do that too. But then I went on and I just took a quick look at the Next Door forum, and I saw that chair there, and I'm like, okay. I told May, I go, I'll be right back. I ran out the door, I threw my coat on, ran out the door. It was like less than a block away, and the chair was still sitting there all day. I don't think this lady responded to anybody to tell them exactly where it was, because it was a beautiful chair. So I grabbed it and put it up there. I only really need 2 chairs, but because my mom and my niece are coming, if it's nice out, we're gonna sit up there and enjoy like sunsets. So having more seating is better than less. And again, it's free. So I'll use it as long as I need it, and then I will donate it back out. I protected this one a little bit better, so hopefully he can't chew it and get to it. So it'll be fun. Yeah, I would get on Nextdoor. It's fun. Just don't participate in the local chatter because some people have way too much time on their hands. Yeah, oh my gosh, Nextdoor is huge. Yep. And I don't know if anybody lives anywhere near, I have to assume this happens in most places, but here in May, June, July, and August, solid. You can practically, like you can't donate anymore to Goodwill at the end of July. August, the entire month, they are trying to get through mounds of donations. At the end of the school year, people pack it up and move out of here. They're gone. There's a lot of students around here, students that fly in from other countries, people that come from different areas, and it's too expensive to move your furniture, so everybody donates everything. Seriously, you could furnish an entire house and a game room with beautiful stuff, absolutely gorgeous, and pretty much not pay a dime. It's bizarre, but and it's hard too because I used to be really into antiques. I dated someone many years ago, and his mother was an antique dealer, and she taught me all about antiques and how to tell a fake from a real one, some of the workmanship on it from back in the day, the differences, what you can look for. And I really kind of gravitated toward Art Nouveau. Love the freeform, more natural look. As my 4D goes for a little run here. Okay, I gotta clean that one and come back to it. Anyway, so I once in a while will go to real vintage shops and antique shops, and we'll talk to the ladies. Like, I'll see some beautiful furniture in their shops and just drool over it. I can't buy it. I can't really justify spending the money on it. They're big, huge pieces. I'm in a second-story apartment, and there's no way I'm gonna invest in those. Plus, I don't have the space. But we do talk a lot about how we see these gorgeous antiques showing up at on Nextdoor, and people are practically giving them away for free. And some of them are big and heavy, like those big Art Deco pieces, like huge pieces, and people can't keep them, and they're moving, and nobody wants them. Basically, they want you to just pick them up and go. You can get beautiful pianos for free if you come pick them up. Just pick it up and take it. They don't care. They just want it to go. Anybody new on Nextdoor will like attach a price to it, and then in a week it goes down. In 2 weeks it becomes free. So if you want to hold out, hold out. And there'll always be another one on. The local chatter's too much. So in Silicon Valley it's expensive. We're landlocked, so there's really nowhere else to build. Which is why the price goes up, and there's a lot of venture capital out here. There's a lot of money out here, so people come here and it just drives the price up. Whatever, right? There's a lot around that, but because the price is so high, nobody wants to stay too long. And I kind of forgot where I was going with that one. Maybe it'll come back to me. So anyway, there is actually a lot of money out here. So when I say that there's furniture for sale and things like that, I'm not talking junk. It's nice stuff. It's beautiful. I actually got this gorgeous Tiffany style lamp. Doesn't match a thing, but it was gorgeous, and I went and bought that. I think I spent $250 on it because that thing was worth like $800, and I don't know, it was something about it. I loved it. I really wanted it. I'll make it work. I just dropped my 4D mascara and made a mess. Anyway, so like if, I think, I don't know, it's a fun thing to look at now. Oh, so where I was going with the cost of the area, so the houses around here are incredibly expensive, and somebody got on there a while ago. The first time I noticed like weird chatter, she got on there and was complaining about the town and how the town took care of the road, and how can it be that she spends all this money on a house only to drive down the street and see the spider web of black tar filling in the cracks before she gets to her house. And she said, you know, I have friends that come over and they have to see this before they drive up to my house. It was the funniest thing. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, that's your struggle. So it's kind of crazy what people will complain about. And it can go downhill fast. Gets a little weird. I just stay away from that aspect of it. But it's perfect. So like if you're looking for a babysitter or a dog walker or something like that, somebody to do plumbing, you didn't even have to read through the comments. Just type it in the search and go look for it. You can bypass all the other noise, which is probably safer, much safer to do. You know, unless you're into that. I'm not. It doesn't really add any value to my life, so I pretty much stay away from that. Unless I'm bored and I'm looking for a laugh. But don't tell my neighbors that. Actually, I know a lot of people go and look and just laugh at it. So my eyeshadow is probably a little light. My lighting is not, oh yeah, you can see it a little bit, I think, right? So, the other thing I was gonna do is just, I'm not sure which, I'm gonna color swatch really quick. This is Well To Do. Well To Do. Sorry, I try not to put my glasses on, but you guys, lots of traffic conversation. Yes, traffic conversation's hysterical. I did 4D today. That's what I dropped on the floor too. Hey, Madeline. Madeline's on as well. Thank you for catching it. I know I don't come on any really consistent time. Maybe at some point I will try and be a lot more consistent with the time I come on, but right now it works with my days and how my days are going. The next one I'm going to try here is Sitting Pretty. Alright, so the first one I put on was Well To Do. Well To Do is a shimmery nude. Then Sitting Pretty is an iridescent pink. And then Conceited, I put this one on not too long ago. We all like that. That one was really cool. That is a soft baby pink. And then Upper Class, which is a go-to for me because it's nice and simple. This is that's a vintage rose shimmer. Can you see them all? So based on what I'm wearing today, what would you pick for me? So let me make sure I have them all in line again. So this one on the top one, Well To Do. That's another favorite of mine. I wear that one a lot. It's a shimmery nude, the very top one. Then the next one is Sitting Pretty. That's an iridescent pink. That used to be part of a special package for one of the foundations with Unique. Then I have my nice Baby Soft Pink Conceited. And then the last one right there, Upper Class, which is a rose shimmer. So what do you think? Colleen, you got an idea for me? I'm not sure which one I want to wear. Conceited, that's a bright one. I had that one on last time. Well To Do is our total favorite. I could blend them too. Oh, the eyeshadows I have on, I have Businesslike and Reverent. The Businesslike, so it's a light, which one is that one? And Reverent is a champagne color, but Reverent is the champagne satin, so that one's really pretty. And Businesslike, let's forget the names. I don't have. Oh, it's a matte mauve. So it looks kind of like a little pink to me, has that, but it's a matte mauve color. So if you can see that, they're both really nice colors. All right, so Debbie's saying go pink, Colleen's saying go conceited and sitting pretty. Oh, that's actually really, I like that idea. So I'll do a little of both, right? So conceited, it's gorgeous. It's a very soft baby pink. And by the way, in the kudos, you can pick one of our several lines of lip product, and this being one of them, which is why I'm trying a couple of different ones on. I probably should get a mirror. That one is gorgeous. All right, so that's a bright color. I put it on very heavy. Heavy for me. I'm gonna blot it, because putting Sitting Pretty on top of it, which is the iridescent pink, you're not gonna, it's a lighter, like as you can see, that's a much lighter color. So I'll blot that. And then, oh yeah, that takes it to a different, like you can see the top lip. That's really pretty. That's like such a pretty pink, mixing those two. I like that. Colleen, dang girl, that was a good idea. I like that. That's so cool. So I'm gonna seal everything. This actually even seals your lipstick when you put on your setting spray. So don't forget to put that lipstick on. This smells so good. I put a lot on because I love the way it smells. This one you shake up. This setting spray you don't need to shake, but this one, the Black Friday one, you do need to shake this one because you're shaking in a little bit of a shimmer. You can see there's a little rose shimmer in that one, which is just, it was just a special one for the holidays. And of course, you know me, I love my, with all that I am me perfume, I love this. I'll do 2 or 3 squirts of that and I'm good for the day. I might squirt it again later before my husband comes home because, you know, we're getting toward Valentine's and I need to like step up my game a little. Anyway, and Colleen, we still have to talk about Valentine's and what we're doing with our husbands and families and, you know, just the fun stuff that's coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you for the idea on the lips. I love this. I'm taking both of these with me today. That was Sitting Pretty and Conceited. So let me just push those up so you can see them. Sitting Pretty is the iridescent pink and Conceited is the soft baby pink on the this is Conceited. This is Sitting Pretty. Soft baby pink, iridescent pink. So we have 2 really cool pinks and I put them both on to blend them. This was a little stronger than I kind of want for IKEA and this brought it down a little bit. So yes, taking both of those with me today. Whatever I wear, I pop it in my purse and that's what I keep with me for the day. I'll try and get a picture of that, but that, oh, I love it. And you know you have Sitting Pretty because it's got this iridescent label on it, like ink, and on the top where normally it's a black flourish, so we call that the flourish. That's the unique logo. It's a flourish. It's really pretty. Melanie Hutchcraft designed it with a designer and it's gorgeous. It went through a few iterations. We saw her talk about it at one point in time and like I would love that to be my personal logo. Just so pretty. I love the design, which is why I love buying like some of the unique clothing and apparel and hats and stuff because it's such a pretty logo. Anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. Hopefully May didn't fall asleep. I need to keep her awake so she gets back on to better sleeping hours. But thank you so much. Yeah, I have my game face for IKEA. We're gonna go take it go zoom through IKEA as fast as we can and grab as much as we can. Madeline, I can't wait to hear what you have planned for Valentine's. I know this is like the time to step it up a little, you know, pamper yourself, make yourself look really nice, either just for you or for you and your partner, whoever that might be, boyfriend, spouse, whoever. Or like, you know, my pup doesn't care. My pup knows my perfume, by the way. He knows when I have my perfume on. He's like, that's mom. Yeah, enjoy. So make sure you get your chocolate before it runs out if you're gonna buy those like Valentine's boxes, because those are gonna sell out pretty quick wherever you are, local pharmacies and chocolate shops. We have a chocolate shop nearby called See's Candies, S-E-E. And oh my gosh, I love that place, especially around Christmas. They do so many really pretty boxes and mixes of chocolate, and then they have their regular chocolate bonbons up at the front. You just pick the ones that you like. One of my favorites is key lime pie. Love key lime pie. Anyway, oh, your sleep deprived husband. Maybe Valentine's Day is a good day just to stay in bed and have a little extra sleep. Anyway, I gotta run. Take care. Enjoy your day, ladies. Happy... Is today Monday? I'm like in my head, I'm like, what day are we on? Yes, it's Monday. Happy Monday. It's already super busy. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, Colleen. Bye, Madeline. Bye, Debbie. Bye, ladies. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll back a little. I will talk to you all later, and thank you for the PMs. I'll answer some of those questions on the next live. Bye.